Hey folks, welcome back to Motoramblings. Thank you for clicking on the video. My name is Patrick. Today I'm riding Copper, my 2012 Suzuki VStrom. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the whole thumbnail testing that YouTube does. Just recently I was editing some videos and uploading them to YouTube. And I realized that the thumbnail tests for a lot of my videos had been done, and I never checked the results. And there was a bunch of them. And so I took the time last night to sit in front of the computer, and I bet there was, I don't know, 15, 20 videos that I had uploaded 3 thumbnails for each one. Let YouTube do their thumbnail testing, and then just kind of forgot about it. So in YouTube Studio on my desktop, my laptop, I went into content and, the whole editing page there, and each one of the videos that I did a thumbnail test that was completed, there was a little highlighted thing that said thumbnail test completed on that video. So I clicked on that edit button for that video to see how those test results went, where they're comparing the 3 thumbnails. And out of the 15 or 20 that I did, only a couple of them had one thumbnail that was significantly more viewed than others. Most of them were pretty similar. Maybe one was a lot less than the other 2, but the other 2 were similar. There was really nothing in the thumbnail test that made me think, oh, I have to do my thumbnails that way from now on. I think maybe 2, possibly 3 videos had a thumbnail that did significantly better than the others. But most of them were pretty similar, pretty even. Now what YouTube did was do the thumbnail test and then choose one of the thumbnails after a period of time, anywhere between a week and a month, and use that thumbnail from that point on, out of the 3 that I had uploaded. Well, when I was going through this, I realized that there were some where YouTube said this thumbnail did better than the rest, so we're using it, even though the stats they showed me, a different thumbnail did better. And I was like, okay, so the thumbnail they chose had 34% people clicked on it, or whatever, however they do their test. The thumbnail they didn't use had 40%. Why aren't you using the one that's got 40%? So I clicked on it and said, yeah, change it. I want to use this other thumbnail. And sometimes I changed the thumbnail. They were super close in percentage, so sometimes I would change it just to change it up. A couple of times one thumbnail did quite a bit better than another, and I mean 10-15% better than the other thumbnail, yet they chose the one that didn't do as well. I thought, well, that's odd. Why would that be the case? So of course, in that case, I chose the thumbnail that did the best and reset it. Even though the videos are old, I reset the thumbnail to something different. Have you checked your thumbnail test? Are you doing the thumbnail test? You can upload 1, 2, or 3 thumbnails, and YouTube will compare and test them and tell you which one did better and choose the best one out of the group to use, supposedly. I will probably still do 3 thumbnails for every video for a while, but honestly, I don't think the testing is that accurate, and I don't understand why, when one thumbnail is clearly better than another as far as their percentages go, that they don't always choose that one. So I guess what it comes down to is I need to keep an eye on it, go back into YouTube Studio, I don't know, once a week or something like that. Maybe every time I upload a video, I can go into Studio and check and see if a video has a completed test and go ahead and make a decision myself on which thumbnail to use. But it just seemed kind of weird to me that their thumbnail testing doesn't use the best thumbnail every time. Go figure, right? So that was just, you know, my thoughts on it was, do you do the thumbnail testing? Have you looked at the results? What do you think? Do you think YouTube's wasting time? Do you think that it's a good thing? Do you even use thumbnails? Do you generate your own thumbnails? Or just let YouTube pick it off your video every time you upload a video? I have gotten to the point where I create thumbnails using my editing program that is a free software program I downloaded, and I've just gotten so used to doing them. It's just part of my editing process now, and I'm gonna keep doing 3 because it's quick and easy for me. Now, that's not saying my thumbnails are good, but the ones I do create are pretty quick, pretty easy to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing it, upload 3. Maybe one of them will be better than another at some point, and I'll have a video that does really well basically because of a thumbnail. I don't know. But that was my video for the day. Short, sweet, sweet. A lot of ums, a lot of pauses, not very coherent, but that's it. That's the thumbnail video. I just kind of wanted to do one. I'm not only wondering how the thumbnails are doing and how you all do your thumbnails, but I was also just testing the cameras. As I'm recording this, it is not Black Friday yet, and I've seen all kinds of deals on different cameras. The last time I used the GoPros, they fought me. Each one of the GoPros was giving me an issue. Now, I use 7s. They're old. I've had them since the 7s came out. One's a black, one's a silver. It's what I've been using for a very long time now. And most of the time, I have really good luck with them. But the other day, I was really frustrated. Now, I was using the remote for the black, and maybe that was part of the problem, because so far today it seems like the black is doing well. Other than wanting to talk about testing thumbnails, I'm also testing the cameras. If I were to have issues again today, and the camera's shutting off randomly, the battery life dying way too soon, then I was thinking I'm gonna use Black Friday and order me a new camera. I'm not sure yet. I won't know until I get back and do the editing, but so far they're both behaving. And again, I'm not using the remote, so I'm wondering if maybe that was part of the problem. Although I did have one issue with the silver the other day when I was recording, and it's not connected to a remote, so I'm not sure. Maybe the silver, I don't know, got hot, got cold, I don't know. So anyway, I hope everyone can stay well, stay safe, most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings up. See ya!